Hey, how's it going? Don't answer that, it's a video. But I'm here with your new moon monthly outlook. My name is Eric Tecce and I am the creator and artist of Shadowlight Tarot. I'll be doing a reading with you today with my mini-size travel deck Wanderlight Tarot, as well as my Shadowlight Tarot. Now, both decks are available in the shop if you do want to support and feel the need to welcome the deck along your own travels for insight or whatever it may offer. It is a black and white deck, and it is embedded with a lot of occultic symbolism, one of the things I love to do. So, today we will take a dive into many of the things that are occurring for us in this current happening. And I appreciate your time taking a look to see what kind of messages may come up for you. So, thank you for tuning in, and let's take a look right into your reading. Sagittarius. Literally. I'm Sag Sun and Venus, so this is a Sagittarius. So let's take a reading here for the resonances who are tapping into that Sagittarian energy, whether it's the Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's see what kind of possibilities are open here so that you may explore something that's more deeply in tune to what you're going through. So this is going to take us from this new moon to the full moon and wrap this cycle up in what kind of divine messages are coming into place. Now, whatever powerful changes are happening, we're going through them because I can see it. So let's see what happens here at your new moon. So the new moon, we're actually welcoming in something of passionate love here, something that is actually driven by how we want to move forward with it because we care so much about it. This is actually coming at a faster pace because of that passion being driven, because we care so much. It can be even in such a poetic way that it's romantic. So allow this to be something of kind of beauty taking form in a way that is a flower blossoming, so to say. So that's a good, beautiful starting of the month, but it seems that thereafter you're going to have to stand your ground because there's a lot of things that you knew you're going to have some opposition with, but it's okay because what you're actually facing here is something that you have the skills ready to take this on, and you know that what you're standing for is something that's true nature. So you might be at this balance here where you got to oppose other people, but you are not only at a disadvantage here, but you are skillful to make up for the disadvantage you're put in. Because whether you know your light, know your nature, or know how to handle the situation, you act in your highest of nature. And that's going to go forward here because you actually have what is this Ten of Pentacles. So this is very much a completion of something physical, something that has reached a totality where the 10 numerology comes back to the 1 after the 9. So it's a 1-0 into the 1. And this is telling us that cycles start over and that we reach a completion so that new can be born. So whatever opposition is here, it's to give a completion to something of this physical stature. And what we got going on here in this full moon is the reader. So actually this is actually kind of clever and funny at the same time because this deck, this card's exclusive because of it being a champion card from the Kickstarter. And this is actually dignifying that this is a reader card, which just happens to be a creator of a tarot deck is doing a reading. And for that full moon, we are receiving the reader card for their same Sun and Venus, so which is also the state of creativity. So to reach that full spectrum is just a nice little fractal note to say how synchronistic things can be right now if you're tuning in. So think about that. So if you're coming forward with this, then you understand, yes, that this completion is going to allow you to be knowledge. Now, the reader card I'd like to interpret here as something that it allows you to speak with universe. Universal messages are important, and this full moon is going to give you the clearest of them all. It's almost like everything's divinely orchestrated to come up for you, and you're getting synchronicity, signs, everything. And it's giving you this completion to be okay to stand in your opposition, which is beautiful because you know where you're going with a passion here. So allow this clearance of guided divinity to make itself known into the awareness so that you can move forward in a very beautiful, powerful way. Now we're working with the forces of nature here because it's the way that they come to us in the forms that are in being. So if this is your full moon, this is actually pretty beautiful because what comes after the swiftness of this Knight of Swords, because what's clear after is the message there then. We're hitting this point where now you're a place where everything is moving faster at a state where you cannot control because you've stated your point and the clearness is there. Once you have the clarity of what is given by the divine through the messages, through the synchronicities, you know right there and then to move forward with it, and that is something that's speaking to you. So that's a good strong suit here. And this is going to follow forward after this full moon peak, that we need to work a little harder. So put that effort in, continue to do what you're doing, because what you're doing is going to be birthing something beautiful here. This is another meta card, because some people may not know this, but I'll throw you this fun fact right meow, that this dude here, yeah, that's me. And I'm working on the tarot deck, and you might see it in there. And it's a tiny little fun fact, but it's a cameo. But yeah, this card is talking about working hard, and I might just be working now on my tarot and readings and a bunch of other cool stuff in the process, but this card really tells us that it's important to continue to put that work in, because it's going to take us, and it knows that what we're doing is something solid and promising. And we're going to wrap this month up in the strength. So we know where we are, because we are the essence of everything we need to be. Anything that comes from our being, the strength, is our core of us. It's the light we shine. It's able to be inspiring, while also providing us the stability to truly allow this energetic output of who we're meant to be. So where this is taking us is, for those understanding this passion, that we're given this divine opportunity to provide synchronistic messages, whether it's to educate others, the philosophical sense, or to be able to allow that to welcome into our receptivity. This is something of important nature that we all want to welcome forward, because it's going to bring us into strength. This is important and beautiful. So let's take a look at this reading extensively through using my mini deck, Wanderlight Tarot. So it's travel size and also includes the planetaries. So this card, if it comes up, whether it's a planetary, can give us maybe some astrological insight of what's going on, or things that are in play that are opening up this opportunity. Because there is always a challenge, and we're here for growth. So whatever is happening, you understand that you're on this divine, beautiful journey. So let that be something that is to be appreciated as you go through it, because this clarity that you receive from the divine is not only something that is going to be helpful for you, but it's something that you're going to align with, and that's why it speaks to you. So let's see, extended reading using Wanderlight for this. What a wonderful reading. I hope you've enjoyed it today. If you're interested in taking a deeper dive into the energies this month, please check out the Patreon. You can support the Patreon and gain access to not only these extended readings, but to get an insight into upcoming decks already in development, including Lucid Light Tarot and Astrolight Oracle. These decks are hand illustrated and are a passion project of mine. So if you'd like to support the studio, head on over there to check out your reading video, as well as provide the studio opportunity to grow, expand, and become to its full potential. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you taking a moment of your time to not only be open to seeing what kind of messages may aid you on your journey, but to support this channel by allowing this to be seen, to be heard. So if you feel like you'd like to share it with others, it's highly appreciative. I do this because it's a soul of passion. I love to create, I love to wander, and this is just one of the many things I'd like to explore. Thank you for checking out this video, and I hope you subscribe so you may check out future videos.